A man once told me, "Doctor, I feel strong, I feel healthy." 2 weeks later, he had a massive stroke. It's a tragic story, but one I hear far too often. Many people believe that if they don't feel sick, they must be healthy. But high blood pressure is a silent killer, and it works quietly, often for years, before you ever feel a single symptom. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain and look at what high blood pressure is really doing inside your body. The damage is real, and it's happening long before you notice anything is wrong. Understanding this is the first step to protecting yourself and living a long, healthy life. So stick with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes could genuinely save your life or the life of someone you love. Let's break this down in a really simple way. Imagine your blood vessels all throughout your body are like brand new, soft, flexible garden hoses. Water flows through them easily. Now imagine what happens if you crank up the water pressure way too high. Over time, that constant pressure makes the hose stiff, brittle, and can even cause tiny cracks and leaks. This is exactly what high blood pressure does to your arteries. It makes them hard and less flexible, a condition called atherosclerosis. Tiny cracks form on the inner walls of these vessels. Your body tries to patch these cracks with cholesterol and other substances, which then builds up as plaque. This narrows the arteries even more, making the problem worse. According to the MIST manual, a trusted medical resource, this gradual, silent damage to your blood vessels is happening long before you ever feel chest pain or dizziness. It's a slow, invisible process that sets the stage for catastrophic health events down the road. Now, let's talk about the heart. Your heart is an incredible muscle, a powerful pump that works non-stop your entire life, pushing blood to every corner of your body. When you have high blood pressure, your heart is forced to pump against much stronger resistance. Think about it like trying to push a door open against someone pushing hard from the other side. You have to work so much harder. Over time, just like any muscle you overwork, the heart muscle gets thicker and bigger. This might sound like a good thing, like building biceps at the gym, but it's not. A thickened heart muscle becomes stiff and less efficient. It can't relax properly between beats to fill with blood. Eventually, this overworked, tired muscle can't keep up with the body's demands, and it starts to fail. This is what we call heart failure. This is precisely why people with uncontrolled high blood pressure have a significantly higher risk of heart attacks and even sudden cardiac death. The heart is literally being worked to death. And it all starts with that silent pressure. Let's move on to the brain, your body's command center. The brain requires a constant, steady supply of oxygen-rich blood to function. High blood pressure disrupts this delicate system in several dangerous ways. First, that intense pressure can cause a weak spot in a blood vessel in the brain to balloon out and burst. This is a hemorrhagic stroke, and it can cause devastating permanent brain damage or even be fatal. Second, the narrowing of the arteries we talked about earlier can also happen in the vessels leading to the brain. A piece of plaque can break off or a clot can form, blocking blood flow. This is an ischemic stroke, the most common type, but it's not just about strokes. Chronically high blood pressure also reduces overall blood flow to the brain, which can damage brain cells over time. This can lead to problems with thinking, memory loss, and a significantly increased risk of developing vascular dementia. What is truly scary is that many strokes happen in people who never even knew they had high blood pressure. The first symptom they experience is the stroke itself. Next up are your kidneys, the unsung heroes of your body. Your kidneys are like a highly advanced filtration system. They contain millions of tiny, delicate blood vessels called glomeruli that filter waste products and excess fluid from your blood to make urine. Think of them as microscopic strainers. High blood pressure is a wrecking ball to this delicate system. The constant force damages these tiny blood vessels, scarring them and making them less effective. As more and more of these tiny filters are destroyed, the kidneys lose their ability to clean your blood properly. Waste products and fluids start to build up in your body, which is incredibly toxic. This is chronic kidney disease, and if it progresses, it can lead to complete kidney failure. At that point, the only options are dialysis, a machine filtering your blood for use several times a week, or a kidney transplant. The MIST Professional Manual confirms that hypertension is one of the leading causes of end-stage renal disease. It's a slow, silent destruction of one of your body's most vital organs. The damage from high blood pressure doesn't stop there. It truly affects every single part of your body, including your eyes and even your sexual health. Your eyes have tiny, delicate blood vessels in the retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of your eye. High blood pressure can damage these vessels, causing them to leak fluid or bleed. This condition, called hypertensive retinopathy, can lead to blurred vision, and if left untreated, it can cause permanent vision loss. The same principle applies to sexual health. For men, achieving an erection depends on healthy blood flow to the penis. High blood pressure damages the lining of the blood vessels and makes them stiff, restricting blood flow throughout the body, including to the pelvic region. This is a major cause of erectile dysfunction. For women, reduced blood flow to the genitals can also lead to lower libido and other sexual issues. So yes, when we talk about high blood pressure, we're not just talking about your heart. We are talking about a systemic problem that compromises the function of nearly every organ and system you rely on. So let's take a moment and do a quick self-check. I want you to ask yourself if you've been experiencing any of these things, even mildly. Do you get frequent headaches, especially at the back of your head? Have you noticed your vision getting blurry sometimes? Do you ever feel a strange tightness or pressure in your chest? What about feeling tired and fatigued all the time, even when you've had enough sleep? Or maybe you've had unexplained nosebleeds or feel a pounding in your chest, neck, or ears. Now, having one of these doesn't automatically mean you have dangerously high blood pressure. But these are often the first noticeable, though subtle, signs that the damage has been happening for a while and your body is starting to struggle. These are late signs. The goal is to catch high blood pressure before any of these symptoms ever appear. The only way to do that is to get your blood pressure checked regularly. Don't wait for the warning signs. I want to leave you with this thought. High blood pressure doesn't just shorten your life. It drastically reduces the quality of the life you have left. It steals your energy, your memories, your vision, and your independence. But the good news is it's manageable. Knowing your numbers and taking action is the most powerful thing you can do. In our next video, we're going to talk about the specific numbers. When does blood pressure officially become dangerous? At what point should you see a doctor? And what are the emergency signs that mean you need to seek help immediately? You won't want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Stay safe and be proactive about your health.